Why are people not just looking at the plain and simple fact of the matter, the fruit of the ministry? You're listening to people get up there and tell you that they are something when they are nothing, when they are not backed by God. You need to judge by the fruit. You're wasting your time watching these people. Now the question is, why can these people go on doing this, saying they hear from God, when everybody can see with discernment they don't hear from God? And the question is, why do they still have a following? It's because the sheep are uneducated to this type of thing. The believers of today need someone to come out and tell them everything straight up, like I'm doing right now, because no one wants to do that, no one does it, and no one's doing it, and no one wants to talk about these issues, and everyone wants to just hate on the people that talk about these issues, but nonetheless everyone's deceived. That's what good Bible teaching does. It brings people out of deception. You know what I mean? Like, if I was watching that woman I was just talking about and I heard someone say what I just said, I would stop watching that woman. I wouldn't keep watching the Christian news. I wouldn't keep being deceived by people using worldly events to keep me in an emotional state of a heightened buffoonery. I don't even know what to call it. These Christian news channels keep you in such a fearful frenzy. You're so worried about the end times that you forgot to ever serve God. You're so worried about the end times that you forgot to ever read the Bible or pray for somebody. It makes no sense. They say they hear from God, but they don't pray for anybody. They get up there, they put the camera on, they teach the body of Christ, they raise themselves up as teachers, but no one's sleeping on their floor. They're not sacrificing their personal time. They're not turning their back on their family to help people. They are just making videos at their own convenience and saying they hear God. That's not hearing God. Like I said in the beginning of this video, God's voice is not your will. God does not tell you to do something you want to do. You deny yourself daily, you follow Him. You turn away from selfishness. Okay? I would like people to start rebuking people that say the Lord told me to do this and the Lord told me to do that when it bears no good fruit. When they keep doing it, say, the last time you said the Lord told you to do this, you either, sometimes they don't even do what they say the Lord told them to do, which I find that the funniest. Oh, the Lord's telling me I got to do this. And then you say, well, did you ever go do that? Oh, no, I didn't do it. So you're saying you just disobeyed God. That's what you're saying. But if they do it and it bears no good fruit, you need to tell them, last time you said the Lord told you to do something, nothing came of it. Are you sure you hear from God? Now, there are some ministers that I know that I've gotten on the phone with and I've told them, are you sure you're hearing from God? Do you know what you're doing? This isn't coming to anything. It makes no sense. And they just don't listen. They just want to do what they want to do. They want to give advice. They don't want to take advice. Now, people here, they can give me advice. And if it's good advice, I take it. And you can ask the people that are here. Now, if people on the internet want to give advice, and I think it's bad advice, you'll hear me coming out against it right away. But, you know, there's always different situations where this is happening with other people, and they don't want to take the advice. But then, when they want help or they want to do something, they want to turn around and ask for help. They want to do what they want to do. They don't want to be accountable to anybody. And then they want to ask for help.